Motherfucking Godcast.
So we on?
We on, man.
Oh shit! Hey, welcome to the motherfucking Godcast. Oh yeah. Straight up, man. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Good to be alive. I'm Rod Smooth, your host. My fellow guys, my man.
My man Peso in the house.
Yeah, my man.
Shit, Rock 1,000 Degrees.
And on the horn, we got my man.
DNA. JD here.
Yeah, DNA on the horn. We got my man JD on the horn. Y'all welcome to the Godcast, baby. Let's kick it off. Man, we got a few topics. First thing up, man. This bitch lied on Emmett Till, man.
Like, it ain't funny.
It's not. He didn't do shit. He didn't whistle. He didn't even try to holler at her. So the whole thing is she wanted to fuck with him. And so somebody died because you fly? And you get chose by a white bird? She's saying this so she can get one night of sleep.
I mean, but here's the crazy shit about it, fam. Like fam was like 14 years old, bro. So, you know, the fact that she would lie and say that he whistled at her or whatever the fuck is beyond me. Maybe she was trying to gain some kind of favor from like the guys that she was with, you know what I'm saying? You know, oftentimes people kind of like cry wolf to try to gain attention, you know.
Right.
You know, from a situation.
He whistled at me type shit.
Yeah. But,
We kind of need a legal consultant on that, because why is she still walking around, really? If she admitted that she lied, like why has she not, you know what I'm saying?
Statutes of limitation, man. That murder was up a long time ago.
Statute of limitations, that's what I'm asking. Like, I think we might need legal counsel on that one.
Well,
like,
there ain't no statute of limitations on murder, though. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So why is she admitting that, you know what I mean, and she's still out here walking land?
Well, Smooth made a pretty cool point earlier about that. He feels like that she, you know, admitted it now that she's 82 years old because she wanted to clear her conscience.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
trying to get good with the guy.
82-year-old ass the fuck up.
Yeah, being a southern white Christian, she want to clear her conscience and probably get one good night's sleep and be able to say that I made my peace with God. This, that, and the third, the good old American Christian way. That shit is some bullshit.
Yeah, but
you been held that lie for like 100 years.
The fact that I don't know is how old was she when she tried to holler at the guy that he was 14. I mean, he might have been a young strapping male. You know what I'm saying? And she wanted to get, you know, bucked down real quick. But how old was she?
She still was trying to choose. Nevertheless, you know,
yeah,
I think this shit whack, really.
Yeah, it's you know, it's pretty unfortunate, but you know, a whole lot came from that. You know what I'm saying? That sparked a lot. So you know, in a funny way, that's how, you know, like certain things happen, because you know, if not for that situation, a lot of civil rights things wouldn't have probably transpired. You know what I'm saying? That led to a lot of shit. So, you know.
Man, but do you always have to have murder to equal martyrdom?
I mean, unfortunately, that's how it seems.
That shit whack.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, blood on the leaves. You know what I mean? That happens all the time. It's been happening forever. It's probably always going to happen. That's why I'm wondering why we still marching, because it's probably not going to take the marches. It's going to take some blood to really change anything. You know what I mean? So,
JD, what you think?
Man, I think that regardless of what the scenario was, when who tried to holler at who and when and all of that, what I do know is what's horrible is that particular story and the imagery surrounding it have been used to terrorize and vilify young black men, at least throughout the city of Chicago, for about 50, 60 years easy. Like, niggas are scared forever behind the Emmett Till shit. Right. And showing the photos and all of that. So regardless of what her intent was, and you know, whether or not she gets, you know, prosecuted, which is doubtful at this late stage or whatever, it's like it had to be kind of a lot of compliance there to even set that kind of that kind of image out there and be releasing that over and over again, because that was one of the stories my grandmother and grandfather be telling me about the Emmett Till demo, and it really never died down. And so on a certain level, I mean, you had to think if they had like some kind of goal, let's make sure that these niggas don't talk to our ladies. We can go ahead and go through the neighborhood and go honk horns, which, you know, the creation of the word hunky is for a white man rolling through the black neighborhood,
right.
Hunking for prostitutes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then we're going to discourage them by any means necessary from even saying hi to our.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and on the real side of things, niggas still don't go to Canaryville or Bridgeport because of reasons like that. Like still to this day, and I'm a grown ass man. I walk around the street like the God, and it's like I still won't drive over there, even if to get Italian beef.
Yeah, I mean that's what my old man used to tell me too. Don't go in Canaryville after 5 o'clock. Or Bridgeport.
Wow.
And that's because of that Emmett Till, the stain in Chicago, the connection between blacks coming up here from Mississippi and getting caught around the wrong white person at night and them being able to do things to you and then be protected by the law.
You know what? The funny thing about Bridgeport, fam, like for me, I grew up near Bridgeport, and I actually went to elementary school in Bridgeport with a bunch of white kids and Asian kids and shit like that. And I never understood like why my mom was always so nervous about me being at that school and shit until I got older.
You know why?
I always had like white friends and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? In Bridgeport.
Listen, remember Shorty? This was about maybe like 10 years ago. He got his ass whooped.
Yeah, I remember.
Walking through Bridgeport. He was just trying.
This is like 20 years ago.
20 years ago. Like he was walking through Bridgeport.
Mark Clark.
Yeah, the Mark Clark. He was from Stateway Guard.
Right. He was just trying to go to walk home from school.
Yeah, that shit whack, and it still happens, and
the Emmett Till theory is real.
It's real. Niggas still hang from trees. The whole strange fruit.
The other thing about that Clark story though is like the kid that did the shit, like his pops was like super plugged on the cop side and the mob side, really. Mm-hmm. And that's how like that shit became a real big issue because
everybody over there is. The whole Bridgeport community is cops and firemen anyway. Like that's kind of what it is. I still to this day, I'm a Sox fan to the end, so I'll be at Bridgeport drinking right next to cops and firemen and Corky Carey and shit. Like it's like
and mob niggas.
It happens.
The mob is just so everybody know the mob is still real in the shot.
Yeah.
Like make no mistake about it.
Oh no, we know that.
No doubt.
So let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on to
so in hip hop news, what happened was a lot of chicks fell for the okie doke. They left their nigga when the Lemonade came out. Beyonce, she pregnant with 2 babies. Gotcha.
So you done lost your man based off this, based off the words out of her mouth.
And I think Hov said it best when he said lemonade is a popular drink, and it still is. That's pretty much it. And
she just came out and made a bunch of money off of the emotions of the young ladies. It's no different from like that Tyler Perry type effect.
The Tyler Perryisms.
He just played on the whole like church crowd,
Yeah, well, it's emotion based, okay. And what you would know about sound waves and frequencies, you would know that it tap into your certain chakras, which is kind of left field, but emotions, they drive people, and it's people that they do the Geppetto on that, and you play the Pinocchio, and they pull the strings and they control you through your emotions. That's all Facebook is. It's just a motion invoker.
Oh yeah,
that's all it is.
I watched this video.
A thirst quencher.
I definitely watched the video of this guy. He talked about how the use of social media can be akin to like a drug. You know what I'm saying? Because when you like put something out there, or when you send a text out or send out a status update or a photo or whatever, and that like or that comment back or that agreeing with you kind of gives you a little hit of dopamine.
Euphoria.
No, but it releases certain endorphins in the mind. It's like, exactly. I need that again. I need that again.
It's probably dopamine, but I feel
you think it might be dopamine.
It's dopamine.
It's dopamine. It's satisfaction.
Exactly.
Gratification.
Yeah.
Self-gratification. So that's become more and more of a addictive thing, which is speaks to the success and overall
but that
activity on social media.
That addiction is real though.
No, but like, let me ask the brothers a question though, on some real shit though. Like that Beyonce twins joint, like granted it was like a old 1985, J.C. Penney family photo looking picture and shit. But do you really consider that? I'm always, is it news or is it a distraction? Because I got too much shit to do to be worried about, anybody's real distraction.
I
Well, how
mean,
do y'all see that? Do
I
y'all
mean,
see that as
Yeah, of
actually
course it's a
pertinent
distract. Of
for
course
black
it's
culture, or do you see it like, you know,
it's a
the
distraction.
Definitely a distraction, bro.
yeah, me too.
it's definitely a distraction. You know what I'm saying?
Cause here's the whole thing. What we've been, eased into is paying attention to shit don't really matter. And social media is like a great foundation.
I mean,
for
but
that.
it's always been that way. I mean, before social media,
But
it was just like TV. You know what I'm
but
saying?
it's like having a little baby
Well, I mean,
alligator, then having a
it
big
never
ass
have to
alligator.
be though.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
you got the audience, you got the microphone. Say some fucking real shit. Don't give me no bull. I mean, it's like, come on, man. Like, this is 2017.
No,
like,
the
social
reality
media-
of it is, it is a distraction, and it don't really matter about who having a baby, because Keisha on 39th, she pregnant too, but nobody gives a
twins.
fuck.
And
With
went to the
twins.
same photographer Beyonce went to.
Man, and she bad, and she likes it.
Which
You know
is
what I'm saying? But don't nobody care. And so you right, it's because of who you are, and the connections that you have. And the truth be told, like, let's just call it, this is what we do with the cast. It's a lot of idol worship that go on out here, Joe. You feel me? And it's a lot of European culture worship that go on out
I mean,
here.
but in truth though, the whole reason why we brought it up is not really to talk about how many babies she having and no shit like that. It was
It is a distraction.
It really was to talk about how a lot of chicks fell for the okie doke in terms of like, listening to
the Lemonade.
the Lemonade album and buying full into it, and then she turned around and be on some super family shit. You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
Right.
And
Right.
So that's what we was really, like touching
Yeah,
on.
it's on some old what is it?
Pay to play.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
The
some
Wizard of
some
Oz.
Oz, some Ozery.
Yeah, the Wizard of Oz. So, I mean, and that's what, we were pretty much touching on that aspect. You know what I'm saying?
But look, before we go to commercial, JD, I mean, what's your take on that?
But like I said, I think it's, another thing that could possibly be just another distraction, man. You know what I'm saying? And keep people's like, I think that you tapped into something, Rob, when you say, we got a lot of idol worship going on right now. I think in addition to that, we have a lot of people that is vicariously living through others. You know what I'm saying? And I think that not only is they vicariously living through others, that in some cases they limit themselves based off of their worship of others. I think that that's a huge limitation in terms of people being so caught up on what other people is doing, and then they have a trickle down effect. I was talking to Rob about that later, look early in the week or whatever. Why is it, man? I be seeing white dudes, what I'm saying, sometimes, and not to say that they all, like everybody got their own style, but I'll see a white dude, he'll be casually out here with a t-shirt on, some busted jumpers or whatever, and don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like he cool, you know what I'm saying? Him and his lady or whatever. But the black dude, you and your family ain't never had shit. Your father, in most cases, ain't even been able to pass down nothing to you. Your grandfather wasn't able to pass down nothing to him. But the expectations on the nigga based off of all the shit that he put on the internet and see on the internet and the videos and all that, he expected to be Rick Ross.
Right.
You ain't never had shit though.
Right.
You didn't have nothing.
Right. The nigga gotta be bald.
Well, I mean, at some point, that's got to be turned back on us, too. It's like, at some point, heads have to realize that shit ain't worth a damn neither. Like, it can only be one fucking Rick Ross out here. Maybe it's another motherfucker on the side of the planet.
A fan is a fanatic, though. A fan is a fanatic. That shows a certain degree of unbalance anyway. A fan is a fanatic.
Right.
Dude.
Right. So it's like when you go there with it, and then you made a good point when you said it's like the expectations of a nigga is way higher. You feel me? This nigga when he get with somebody, get somebody pregnant or get a family or whatever, it don't matter if the nigga in high school. They expect this nigga to have the salary of a motherfucking doctor. I know it. I done worked with teen fathers who don't have no bread, and the motherfucker like, man, I'm gonna take you to child support. Dude's still in high school. What the fuck is you talking about?
What is he gonna
You feel
do?
me?
Yeah.
You gonna rack up 20 bands of debt on this nigga before he even get out of 12th grade? It's the mentality of the
you know,
expectations. We associate children with bread. That's wrong.
That's super wrong.
Because when the dollar is worthless and it's valueless, which is coming, what you gonna do when you can't put gas in the bin and it's just sitting there?
See, that's why my big thing, man, is to frame everything with this system of white supremacy that we're dealing with. Because once you start to look at it from that standpoint, it all makes sense. When you look at a woman that looks at a 14-year-old, granted, yeah, the 14-year-old shouldn't have laid with that girl and made a baby. Now that speaks to a whole other topic, right?
Right.
But once he does, once the baby's there, for a woman at that point to feel like she should put that kid on child support for her child, you know, it's a, like you said, it's like irrational exuberance or something. It's like an unrealistic expectation that they have.
Very unrealistic.
It's just crazy. But that, again, speaks to this system of white supremacy that we're all dealing with in one facet or another, from one frame of mind or another. And we're all trying to put it together to make sense, but it doesn't, because we dealing in a system that's meant to keep us down as black people.
I read this quote.
no doubt.
I agree with the guy. I read this quote the other day that said feminism was actually invented to break up the household.
I mean,
Something like that.
The whole
You know
social
what?
work movement, period.
I saw a quote that
Look
said,
at the movie Claudine. That was that.
Are we doing this? That's one of our small.
I mean, you know what? I saw a quote that said, "Feminism is veiled bitterness." B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just
Because I mean, at the end of the day, like we was talking about earlier, if you gonna go take a trip by yourself to find your freedom, you're really miserable. Because who gonna go to Istanbul and China and Japan and all that stuff by themselves and experience it alone?
No, you know what? Me and Sherrod was talking earlier about, like, I've been noticing like a string of black women like going on trips by themselves to like all these far out places and shit, and it's cool and all, and you know, and it's kind of like showing like a symbol of strength or whatever. Like, you know, I'm strong enough to do this. I don't need a man to do this. You know, but in reality, it's really showing your whole shit. Like, you looking real thirsty out here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck you gonna go to a motherfucker across the world by yourself, bitch? Who you gonna share it with?
Right.
Facebook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You by yourself.
Go to Dubai, be over there jerking off.
Right.
First of all, like, hold on, like, I don't want to get you, like, you know what I mean? Females are dope as fuck, first of all. Like,
Nah, we respect the
we
queens. We respect our hers.
we ain't saying
ours.
He keeping it 100,
everybody on
G.
this call right now is very fucking pro-female, and I know that. You know what I mean? All of you all have women in your lives that
No
you
doubt.
love.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Don't
We're not
mothers.
against
And
we're
ain't
not
nobody
against
around
women.
here hating on their
You know what I'm
mothers.
saying? Let's get
That's
this
not what
straight.
we do.
Hey, yo. We're not against.
Let's get that straight.
Hey, check it out.
But hold on, wait. Like, I just want to say this about that. Like, I feel like, again, that has been put there as a distraction, fam. And you're right. Maybe some of the fams went for the okie doke on it, on that I don't need a man shit. Like, that is crazy to me, because I know I need a woman. Like,
Hell yeah.
I know I do.
That's just the reality of it all. For real.
Like, you know,
And that's my point. And that's our point.
But
We're
people
not like
ain't telling
against.
you to think like a woman and act like
Yeah, I mean, look, my point
that's
is not to
crazy,
speak
man.
against women in no way.
that's crazy. That's set up to
The
divide
point is
black
to speak
family.
about the chicks that's pretty much making themselves targets by actually putting themselves out there like that. It's like, to me, like, I mean, on some player shit, you showing me that you need a nigga.
basically.
Right.
You feel me? So like you basically a mark, really.
Right. You put yourself out there as
You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
so that's the real lesson in the whole shit. It's not even about like coming down on you. I'm trying to school you to like
To the
how
game.
you making yourself look out here. But I'm trying to be on some almost strong black womanry, but you're really showing yourself as being like, I need a man bad.
Right.
Save me now, and
Yeah,
that's how you
if
end
it-
up
if a chick
getting
ain't
tapped
about
by
building with
these,
you,
took by these niggas
It's
out
not
here.
about building something real, man. If she, you know, everybody likes to travel. You know, I mean, y'all
right.
know, I mean, I live
But
with people.
I mean,
vacation,
come on.
so
Let's be real though.
that shit's great.
Like travel by yourself It's not.
weak.
Travel is not. It's not a solo thing, really.
I would say that the only reason. This is what I would say. The only reason a bird would travel alone is because she want to bang a nigga in every country. That's really what it is. Like,
and not have nobody know about it.
And have nobody know about it.
Nobody know about it. But look, we're gonna be back with more with the Godcast.
All right, man.
You right. You right.
I mean, I can see how you would make that argument.
You know how many suckers I used to see downtown? Some of these niggas is not even gay, bro. You know how many suckers I would see downtown that would act like they was gay just so they could keep their job, man, because of the fact that they wanted to have a non-threatening appearance.
Right, appearance. Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I've also seen too, like, you know, that whole. I mean, I think the real fear, you know, that whole Public Enemy fear of a Black Planet shit. If we keep fucking they bitches and we keep motherfucking making these mixed, aka black babies, you know what I mean? At one point or another, ain't gonna be no white people. That's why they go through the lengths they go to break up the black family.
I agree.
The race of the
worried about motherfucking, you know, being fucking all black. I already said like by what, like 2050 or some shit like that. Ain't gonna be no more redheads.
Part of that integration from the mixed babies is not always about them not being destroyed, but it's about them actually sustaining themselves. Because of the fact that when they mix the white with the black, it guarantees that some part of their skin is gonna live on. They act like they don't want the mixed shit out here, bro. That's what they really want, man. They want your Kim Noah and Blake Griffin and them type of dudes to be the main ones that you see, fam.
Right.
They don't want it to be because of the fact that the climate change, the things that's going on with the sun and all of that. Look, the term cracker comes from the fact that people skin would
literally go, B. I'm going to hit in a minute.
All right. The skin would literally crack in the sun. They think skin would literally crack in the sun. And so that's the type of thing that they up against, and knowing like, if I mix some of mine with some of theirs, then my shit will last.
Exactly.
That's real shit.
That's real shit.
That's type of real.
Good
Very
word from
well.
the God.
Yeah, very well spoken, my G. Yeah. All right, so man, this week in Coon News, man, we have a guy by the name of Pastor
Coon. That's
Pastor Daryl Scott is his name.
This motherfucker, man.
He get the Coon Awards because he got on TV and said that some gangs from the Chi called him and was like, yeah, I want to sit down and have a meeting with you.
Yeah, he go to the White House, you know, so Donald Trump, this nigga Donald Trump has a motherfucking a meeting with the black pastors and shit. And this motherfucker up in the White House tap dancing like a motherfucking jig. Motherfucking
he had some real Gurry Hines
talking about some, you know, the top thugs and gang leaders in Chicago call me personally. You know what I'm saying? And said they want to work with you. They believe in what you're saying. They believe in you more than the last administration. That was the double tap dance, right?
It was like Savion and Gregory was on the stage at the same time. Like
then look, the next day they asked the motherfucker, well, who called you? Well, you know, I actually misspoke when I said that.
Right.
Because I was kind of tired.
He said he was asleep the Friday.
Right. Get your fucking goofy ass out of here,
No, because what really happened was he literally got the calls that night. Like, motherfucker, you ain't talked to none of us. Mm-hmm. That's what happened.
He
had to retract the statement.
He didn't get no call. Somebody told him, nigga, that was some stupid ass shit to do. You know what I'm saying? That shit was dumb.
But he actually was in the White House saying this shit, B.
Which is weird.
You feel me?
It's super
like,
weird.
nigga be whack, B.
Man, you know get your big Lloyd Banks face ass up.
No, he look like Brian Pumper, man. He look like Brian Pumper's daddy and shit. He look like Brian Pumper's daddy, fam. You know what I'm saying? / Lloyd Banks.
Brian Pumper, daddy, face, uncle ass.
But that's, I mean, you know, niggas, you know, get caught up all the time false flagging and shit. It's like, when you do that shit, then you fucked in the game.
Well, I mean, but the real issue is like this was like an impulsive cooning. You feel me?
Right.
Like fam just couldn't help himself being in front of this nigga.
Right.
You feel me?
I got all the gang leaders with me.
Yeah, that was weak.
That was super weak.
Right. And look,
they called you personally.
He called me personally.
For the runner,
how to get your number, motherfucker?
For the Coon Runner Up Award. He didn't necessarily get the Coon Award. For the week. But he do get it. The pastor got it. It's a runner up for the Coon Award.
I know,
I'm about to tell you about.
It's called
a new nigga.
Okay.
This nigga is the nigga who said he was from the Chi on CNN.
Oh yeah. He said, bruh, you're not from the Chi.
He got checked by that.
Right. Like I'm from the Chi. Like
that he didn't get it.
His name is bruh.
His name is bruh. His last name bruh. First name bruh. Bruh got checked because he ain't from the land, and a nigga who from the land called him. He was like, "Look, don't you know this niggas from the land on CNN too?" He's like, "I'm from the Chi, from the South Side. I'm from Evanston."
You still from Evanston, nigga.
Yeah, and I appreciate dude for doing that because that kind of shit need to get called out. It's a lot of Hazel Crest ass, Harvey ass niggas who claim this.
I mean, on the real side of things, I mean, I ain't trying to say there's nothing wrong with niggas out there or whatever, but you're not from the fucking Chi.
We not claim.
But
the
you're not
Chi is the city.
You're not from the Chi, B.
Yeah.
You don't ride the motherfucking green line or the red line.
It's not just to keep it diplomatic or whatever. Look, some places, okay, Harvey and some of them surrounding suburbs is just like being in the hunt is just a little bit further, man. So but all of that, I'm from here, I'm from there, and all that is really, what we gonna do, man? You know what I'm saying? Not about what it is that where we from, or what I'm saying? Not like what it is that can we do to make this shit better. You know what I'm saying? If anybody even thinks for a second, it's obvious. If you've been in the Chi, you can't possibly have all the gang leaders that hit you up not in one day or damn near in 1 month because the shit's so segmented. You have to talk to one chief on every other block, nigga. It's impossible.
No, and I ain't even tripping on like niggas that's from the Chi that like happen to live in Harvey now or like live in whatever. But like if you born and raised in Evanston and all kind of shit like that, you can't say you from the Chi.
Yeah, you can't do that. You got to say I'm from Wilmette, nigga.
Right.
If you from Wilmette, rep Rockford if that's where you from. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, I'm from the Chi because I live in the Chi now. Like, nigga, you from Morton Grove. You know what I'm saying? And so, I respect dude for calling that out. It's 2017 and ain't gonna even be none of that. He didn't get the Coon Awards for trying to claim the Chi, but he definitely got a runners up. You know what I'm saying? Now, this week show is actually sponsored by a different sponsor. We coming with a construction company.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the construction guys out there holding it down.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we gonna roll with Robinson's Decorating. You know what I'm saying? It's actually ran by contractor Rob Jackson. So get up with him on Facebook.
Robert Jack.
Yeah, he do real good.
Sound like a black man.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, we support black all the way
around here.
Also brought to you by Shiv the Handyman. You'll see some posts in the Godcast with how to stroke walls and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Stroking walls and shit.
He said, watch out for that single mom special.
We got the single mom special jumping on.
Right, if you got a shorty, you gonna get a discount.
You gonna get a discount
on your wall.
Because I know how hard it is. You know what I'm saying? It's hard out there.
But you can't have a nigga staying there.
Right.
Oh, no.
And then our other sponsor for the week is actually sponsored by Williams Inn Pizza. It's better than Giordano's and it's black owned.
Okay.
They own 87 and Ashland.
It's awesome.
And it's off the chain, and we supporting black-owned businesses.
Shout out to them,
and
baby.
I don't want people talking about that Giordano's is the best pizza in the Chi because there's some Chicago niggas and they ain't Italian and they running circles around these motherfuckers. And they got
a couple of them, man.
Got a pork too as an option, bro.
Yeah, they got the swine.
Gotta love that.
Yeah, if you swined up, they got that for you, man.
I mean, well, shit, man.
But they got the turkey if you're not.
Y'all are killing me, man.
Hey, man, well, shit, in other cool news, man, my man Jerry Rice had a motherfucking ad out there, man, with a motherfucking picture.
Oh, my God, dude.
You mean the one with the nugget in there?
He had a hat on with a bunch of sauces around his motherfucking head, man. And he actually got
Did you see the chicken? Did you see the mask with the chicken wing and the leg attached to it?
Yeah, man. This nigga is actually playing himself. I can't believe Jerry Rice.
Like I said, is this news or is this a distraction?
I mean, this is also a distraction, but it's like blatant, like,
Yeah.
I mean, but you know what? It's been a string of like motherfucking racially charged commercials and shit lately. Like, I peeped the Wendy's commercial about a month ago where they had a motherfucking blackface, and now they got Jerry Rice out here, one of our heroes, motherfucker with a helmet with a motherfucking turkey, a chicken leg on the front of it.
No, that's a nugget, G.
No, but he got two of them. He got a helmet on with the nugget sauce.
That one with the helmet with the thing spinning on
But
it.
he got a football
Right.
helmet with a motherfucking a chicken leg right in the front of his mouth like a face
I
mask.
seen that.
And like JD said, it's spinning them around. Like it's a rotisserie, like so he can just chew it and chew it and chew it till the motherfucker gone.
I mean, only one thing can explain this, man. I mean, but you know what? Fam must need some bread, man. He
Look,
must need
look,
some money, man.
it's hands-free Conan. You know what
Nah,
I'm
he
saying?
didn't get that much for a motherfucker to have a spinning sauce hat on.
I mean, but he gotta need some. But this tells me he is in dire need of some paper or something.
He gotta be.
Cause ain't no way.
Ain't no nigga in his right mind
gonna put a
gonna.
motherfucking football helmet on me, my
Jerry
nigga.
Rice is dire need of paper, man.
I mean, he gotta be. Why the fuck would
I
you
think-
put on a helmet with a fucking chicken leg as a face mask, B?
And spinning around.
Like DNA saying, I mean, dude probably might not even be that hard up for cash. It could be possibly be that, you know, once people have achieved a certain level of success and they've been running with a certain crowd for so long, that certain things that might rub you a particular way, like you like, oh man, this is some blatant cooning. But to another nigga who ain't really even been really active with niggas, he ain't been around no black folk or this, that, and the third, is like, they far removed from some of that shit sometimes.
Man, hold on, man. Jerry Rice, like, you know, these athletes and entertainment are, you know, they ain't my heroes. My heroes, like, you know, they said don't appear on those stamps and stuff like that. However, you know, I'm a Jerry Rice dude. I you know, was a San Francisco 49ers fan after the
I
Bears.
mean, you had the fucking jersey,
whatever.
nigga.
Yeah.
But that dude is from like Biloxi, Mississippi. Or he's from
That nigga
the
went to
South.
Jackson
His father
State,
was like
B.
a brick. Like he used to throw bricks off of roofs and shit and catch them. That's how
Right, he
got
went to
the
Jackson
soft hands.
State.
He went to Jackson State. Like, you know, that's a, you know, a historically black college. You know,
Right.
that dude
I mean, he
knows,
from
you know,
Mississippi.
that shit ain't
He
fly.
knows what's good.
Why he would
Exactly.
do it? Why he would
All right, so we're gonna be back with more of the Godcast in a minute.
Danny Glover looking motherfucker.
Right.
Consider it revoked, face ass dude.
All right, so before we get to game in general, we gonna finish up with sports. My motherfucking pick is changing. I'm gonna go with Atlanta on the upset because it's a lot of weird things happening. There's a lot of weird things happening, and I can see them trying to steal this, like the election.
Hell yeah,
You know.
man. I told y'all niggas last week. I've been saying for 2-3 weeks that Atlanta was gonna win this shit.
Yeah,
so,
because people expect motherfucking New England to win.
and he cool. You know what? Since Tom Brady cool with Trump, fuck him, man.
No, yeah, but at the end of the day, I really want motherfuckers to stop hating on Tom Brady because he really is the GOAT, damn near. And if he win this shit, he will actually prove that he is the GOAT.
Well,
You see, this is why we call you a vet. This is exactly why. This motherfucker is a goddamn Trump supporter, first of all. So fuck him and fuck Dickett too, and you know I'm a Bears fan. But I'm like Atlanta all day because fuck the Patriots, B. Period.
yeah, fuck the Patriots.
I
man.
say I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
I'm going with
I'm gonna
Atlanta
throw
too,
my
man.
A's up this
I'm
time.
going with my man.
A-Town.
I'm going with my man
A-Town
Tomboy.
dog.
I'm going with Tomboy. Like on the real because
Oh my God,
I like sports and I like sports history. And I was really pissed
Oh
off.
my god, dude.
Now listen.
He likes legacy.
I like legacy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Dynasty.
win. Like, you win.
Wasn't it
And
champions?
I was pissed off.
Legacy?
I was
Fam,
pissed off,
fam,
dog, when
Man,
they went.
This entire squad basically is like, and you know, heads hate to make shit political, great, you know, but I mean, come on, man, this dude is like really rolling with the Trump administration. Like the quarterback on down.
I'm not worried about the politics
I'm
of
not
it.
going.
I'm not worried about the politics
Not
of it.
going.
I'm worried about, like, you know, sports history. You know what I'm saying? I can throw a perfect spot on the shit. I,
I
love
think Atlanta
football.
gonna win because we expecting to win.
I mean,
Well,
yeah, the head
well, you
says
know what?
Patriots, but the heart says Atlanta.
Yeah, right. I feel you.
Well,
But
check
at the end of
this
the
out.
day, dog, niggas be hating on champions. Like, when you great,
Yeah,
when
they
you great,
do hate greatness.
Yeah.
they hate greatness.
I do agree with you.
Yeah, I agree with that. I can attest to that because,
And so-
you know, on a personal level,
Right.
it goes with it. You feel me? Niggas hate great.
Hey, come with all
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
like,
I'm saying.
I'm the Rick Fox of this shit. You
You
know
know
what I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying?
And I imagine Rick Fox with beats and rhymes.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
feel me? And so, like, you go hate on that. Like, dude, it already did. You know, I ain't even say it.
you already won. You always get all the girls.
Right, like, of course I do, motherfucker, because that's what the fuck I do.
Right.
It's like, so why do I gotta get hated on for that? Like, I want to see dude win another championship because that's an NFL record, B.
Yeah, I kind of feel you. I understand how Tom Brady feels.
Yeah, I feel. I feel
Like,
Brady all day long.
Nah, motherfucker since '85. I'm sorry.
But you know what?
That's not 85 at all,
I
G.
lived in New England.
That's not 85 at all, G.
That just speaks to you, like feeling like the you know.
I'm saying since
the nice
1985.
guys.
Oh,
finish
I thought
last
you said it was
year.
85%.
Franchise went up against March. It's my, illustrious, praiseworthy Bears beat that ass. And fucking, Dickett didn't let Walter Payton get a touchdown.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, man.
We ended up supporting Trump. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Mike Dicker could kiss her ass too. You know what I'm saying? But
pretty much.
Yeah, he never liked niggas.
No, he didn't.
Never.
I mean, because he's the
On
coach.
this one, man.
He's the coach.
I think that it could go either way. I think it's a real strong narrative there for Tom Brady to go ahead and win it, man. But really, bro, I'm telling you, man. Ever since I really was skeptical about certain shit forever. But like the whole thing with the Seahawks and them not passing that ball to Marshawn Lynch with a quarter of an inch for a touchdown to win the Super Bowl. It's like I don't know what could happen. You know what I'm saying? And what be the reasons behind who winning?
But you know what? I feel like that was more so Seattle hating on themselves. Like they wanted
Russell Wilson
to be the MVP and not Marshawn Lynch.
And to take it back to, preserving the lineage because, the young Russell Wilson's like...
He more of a polished nigga. Exactly.
He a half and half, you feel me?
Yeah, half and half.
So I doubt that was more so a Seattle thing. It was them wanting Russell Wilson to be the guy, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to the guy who don't talk to the media and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Let's give it up for all the half and half.
Yeah, that's right. We ain't mad at you. Especially the Birds, because they come out Bank City, really.
It's a lot of
that's a matter of preference. That's a matter of preference.
Back in the day, they would call them octoroons.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of my homies, you know what I'm saying, who, be real like militant, you know what I'm saying? But every time
you pop up there with a white bird,
I see it with a they have a bitch that have like a drop of nigga blood. Like she basically a white bitch.
But the light skin is always gotta come the most militant anyway. Like I gotta be pro-black as hell. Because I definitely got a light-skinned, green-eyed, curly hair fetish.
I'm talking about you.
We're talking about you, my nigga.
We're talking about me,
We're talking about you. It ain't a fetish. It's called a complex.
Let's call it.
Mommy and daddy.
Nigga, I show up. This bird is a white lady,
right?
But she got a little nigga in it.
A little bitty piece of nigga. A diglet.
Yeah. Let's just call it a God complex.
Creole for the record.
Right. Let's call it a God complex.
Right.
Creole for the record.
Right. And you pro-black, you fit right into the stereotype.
You know what I'm saying?
Fucking now I'm Nat Turner pro-black.
You know what I'm saying?
Be a Dr. Fubar and have a white bird.
Hey, you notice how you always see like, you know what I'm saying, black chicks at the gig or some shit, they had dreads, but they had white boys and shit.
Right, but they'll be the type that don't wear makeup and shit like that.
Right.
Like, he likes my lips crusty and white.
Right.
I don't like
God.
deodorant. I actually like camping and don't wash my feet.
Right, I don't shower.
But I don't go camping, I go glamping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas heard of glamping?
No.
It's like...
Yes, B.
It's like camping. You in the woods and shit, but it's like 5-star hotel like setups. So you ain't really like in no tent or no shit. You ain't really camping, but you got the woods environment. It's called glamping. Glamorous camping.
Since I've done it, I'll tell you what it really is.
I see you gave me the first opportunity to have to edit something out today.
Right. Cause don't nobody want to talk about no motherfucking
Shit
glamping.
about no glamping, bro.
Fuck that shit, man.
What the fuck is glamping? Who ever made some shit like
Who the
that?
fuck is talking about glamping, right?
Right. That's
Right.
weak. That's weak, really.
Man, we got some other sports news, man.
We got more sports news. Michael Vick retired.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to Michael Vick,
He
man.
gone. He about to fight dogs.
Peace to
full
the God.
time.
Peace to the God. Peace to the guy, Mike Vick.
Yeah, he did his
I mean,
thing,
on the real
man.
side of things,
Man, they fucked fam over, fam.
they
Really.
did.
him wrong.
You know why? Because they knew he was gonna be the coldest ever. He had the potential to be the coldest ever. They never put nobody around him. He basically alone got them almost to the Super Bowl and shit.
And that's the thing, like I can see him laughing just like that when I see it. I can't believe he did this shit.
That niggas actually have a BBW party.
Right. So for those that
Like,
don't
I
know,
am not,
Sherrod.
yeah, but if he's there it makes sense. Like
Sherrod is promoting the BB Dub party.
I know, that's what I said. I was like, Rod is a promoter of the fucking BB Dub movement. Shit, like,
Yeah.
stop it, man.
Hey.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
She was on the plugger with a
Dude,
chicken
you
wing,
was
a
not trying
drum
to lay
leg.
up under 200 pounds of girl, fam. That
A
shit sounds
6-piece
stupid as fuck.
chicken tender. she had her sauce open and
Fuck that
everything.
is.
I'm going, fam. I'm going. Like, really. Like,
Right, she had a wing in one hand and a potato wedge
Right.
in the other hand.
Must got
On the plug.
24
I
ounce
believe
cup
it's
of
every
mashed
Thursday.
Motherfucking BBW night.
So now for a segment that I love, like I really love, it's called which stands for just I want to hit.
Birds I want to hit.
Yeah, my bad.
Let's keep it respectful.
All right, let me do that over.
No, we
Now
good.
for a segment I love.
He said, "No, we good."
Now for a segment I love, which is entitled.
What segment do you love, brother?
I love a segment called which stands for birds I want to hit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna kick
Okay.
it off. The bird that I want to hit.
What's her name, brother?
Wait, hold on. Let me clear my throat.
Call her by name.
That shit stupid as hell, man.
Angela Yee.
Yeah. Clap it up for Angela Yee, man.
Yeah.
Angela Yee is a nice pick, man. You know.
I think she.
Yeah, that's actually a really nice pick.
She's fine. You know, she got the nice percentage of black in her bloodstream. She's got good childbearing hips. She's a nice earner. You know, she's hardworking, on the rise as a businesswoman. Like
A real decent.
Yeah.
Yee. Like I
That's a
salute you.
decent.
Yeah, nice pick, huh?
Nice pick.
Yeah.
Quality pick.
All right, so next
First round?
we got my man Peso. What you got?
Well, you know, man. You know, I love the ladies, man. And you know, but this week, you know, I'm gonna have to come with the Nicki Minaj again.
Oh, Nicki Minaj. Give it up for
Yeah,
Nicki
Nicki
Minaj. Nice.
I mean, you know, she
Open
just-
single pick.
Right.
I don't
Not
know,
newly
yeah, you know,
single.
I just feel like, you know,
I don't think none of the guys can deny the facts on that.
I just think she needs a toe tag around her. Man.
So taking bagger.
She needs to fuck with a real nigga.
A bag.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Drake gonna get her. Let me get that.
Man,
He been saying it for years.
Well, I mean, you know, if she slipped through the cracks, man, she might fuck with a real nigga, man. So,
Well, you know, somebody broke in her crib and cut her dresses up.
yeah, that was probably a Meek Mill move.
Is that news?
Yeah, Meek Mill did that
That
shit
ain't
probably, man. That's crazy, but you know.
All right, so what you got? DNA?
The bird I want to hit list, fam.
Yeah, on the bird you want to hit, on the boy.
On the-
I don't know if heads gonna really know it though. It's not like y'all coming with like, you know, full celebrity accolade. I'm going more for like you know, a local celebrity down here.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? You gotta probably Instagram or something, like, you know, but you know, Bird's name is Suzette James.
Okay.
And
put us on.
you might want to
guys.
take a look every once in a while. She does her thing, you know, and you know, better, definitely decent, definitely got her head on right, got a little lane that she running, and just good people besides a looker. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we gonna
got
have
a
to
head
come
on
with,
an antibody.
Price is Right.
Exactly. I think it's an underscore in there somewhere, you know, but she's a bird, B.
I mean,
I feel you.
I feel you.
Is she flying high?
Right, it's the bird that's flying high. I mean, I thought we was going non-local. You know what I mean?
We talking about over 10,000.
Because I can bring up
a couple of local birds. That's like,
you know, I can do the local thing. You know what I'm saying? But we not.
All right, JD.
So we're
they actually
definitely
might get
not
hit.
doing local. Is that what I'm?
No, we're not doing local at all.
No, we're
Ain't
not
nothing
doing
local
local.
about us.
Okay.
Because-
What's some
because-
girl's name that was just the news fucking caster lady?
Tamron
That was
Hall,
just
man.
fucking-
Tamron
No,
Hall.
not Tamron Hall. The other one, the new one that's on MSNBC to be bombing motherfuckers and shit.
Oh yeah, that bird. She's bang city.
What's her name? I think when he said Angela Yee, that's what I thought he was talking about. He's not though. I think her name might be Angela something too. That's who I would use. I don't know the bitch's name.
She be like snapping on cats. She's sexy as hell,
Yeah.
and she's smart and intelligent. So we love that. You know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
Well,
I
I give you props for that because she home.
Yeah.
She make over 100 bands. All right, what you get, JD?
That's funny right there. I'll just say that y'all mentioned some interesting names. I just think it's kind of sad that the MSNBC let the Tamron Hall go. You know what I'm saying? Because she's talented and she's smart or whatever. So I hope she land back on her feet somewhere.
I ain't even know she even got cans.
Yeah,
man.
they say she left on her own, but let's give it up for Tamron
Tamron Hall.
Nice pick.
Nice pick.
Okay.
Shout out to all those beautiful black women. We love you. We salute you. In no way is this derogatory or disrespectful. That's not the intent.
Never.
We just
No,
want
we
to
just
lift
wanna
you
hit you.
up. You know,
I just want to hit that.
you know, and I wouldn't be mad just hitting you up on text.
That's right. I can hit you in a couple ways.
Right, I can hit you up on Snapchat. That'll be
I
cool.
just want to hit that.
You know,
All right, so I gotta get my pick.
All right, who
who
you
you
got?
got?
I gotta find this. I'm like looking now.
You got to find her name and come
I
back.
know.
Yeah, I got my pick. And although we just gave a shout out to like all the beautiful black women, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say Lucy Ty. Porn star, little Asian bird, Bang City.
We're gonna. Hey, can we cue up that Price is Right music again?
Nah, I'm telling you, if y'all ever seen her go to work, you would definitely want to hit her, dog. She's like,
I think I would have
ridiculous.
fart on that.
she's like,
You would have fart on those.
she about
bars.
like 5 feet tall, and she can take, she can really take it. I mean, that.
B, I know everybody knows who you're talking about.
I mean, I love her. It's like I want to hit her. You know, so she's still out there. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, she's not at work.
Give it up for Shirai, one of the very porn stars. That's good.
Like Sherrod is the type of nigga that like actually fuck with a porn star and think he's supposed to be with her,
In real life.
and then fucking get took and be mad.
Like, she got me for
Like,
everything.
but she lied, nigga. She's a porn star. Okay, she's born to lie.
That was nice.
Dude, I am scrolling like a motherfucker trying to find this chick.
She's the one that got away, man.
Yeah, man.
No, man.
I mean, we could, it's plenty
We
more.
can
you
find
guys
her.
out
It's more fish.
I mean, it's definitely a lot of,
know what I'm
nice
saying?
looking
It's
young
more
ladies
fit.
out
I mean,
there.
I think next week on the Godcast we'll all come with, a couple others, a couple.
No, I
faves.
want to stay consistent with the one for a couple weeks so to let her know my sincerity.
Yeah, man, you
know,
can't just flip flop.
I don't
like
want to
that.
flip flop. I want to.
Well, I got to change mine because she probably working.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I'm
you
not
have
going to
no
even
choice.
mention the other one that I named.
That she gonna be gone anyway.
So like we said
killed right
last
now.
week, we want everybody to keep sharing the cast. We love what you're doing online. Don't be afraid. We actually are now on YouTube now, so you can look up the Godcast on YouTube. We're gonna be coming with a lot of interesting things. We got the ad number coming up next week where we'll give it to you. Well, matter of fact, we can give you the ad number now, which is 773-234-1073. You can call if you're interested about being on the Godcast or placing an ad on the Godcast for your mixtape or for your business. We salute everybody that's supporting us, that's rocking with us, the whole team. Shout out to my whole team, Peso, JD, my man DNA, my man the Shiv. Shout out to the PPD, DJ Fonz, Rob Jackson, the whole squad, M. English, Greg Granite. You know, if I left out,
hey, yo, shout out to my man Greg D, man. He had his birthday yesterday.
Greg D.
Shout out to Greg D.
He's had a born day, actually.
Yeah. Give it up for Greg D.
To the guy.
Niggas